Hey, traders, let's talk about the big question on everybody's mind. How do you grow a small account fast without blowing it up? Whether you're starting with $100, $1,000, or $10,000, the principles are the same. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to scale your account the smart way, step by step, no gimmicks, no crazy risks, just proven strategies that work. And let's dive in. And by the way, how much are you trading with right now? Drop your starting balance in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. Okay. And let's and it's so good to be with you guys here to be able to share this information with you because I remember starting with a small account, starting with $150 and being able to scale it up to $4,500 in just 4 days. I'm going to actually show you how I did that and what processes you need to actually do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay. Um, now, now, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is dedicated to helping traders achieve financial freedom through consistent, disciplined forex trading. And if you're serious about leveling up your trading, one small way to support this mission is to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, usually on Sundays. Now, this is what I do for a living. Aside from trading, I help traders whether you're just starting out or scaling up. I help you achieve consistent wins, greater profits, and more freedom using proven systems and strategies. And if this sounds like something that you want, I've got a free masterclass just for you. It's a deep dive into how you can build confidence, consistency, and scale your forex account the right way. The link is in the description below, or if you drop the word masterclass in the comments, I'll send you that link personally. Okay. Now, let's be honest, growing a small account isn't easy. You've got limited capital, you can't afford big risk, and every mistake feels like a punch in the gut. But here's the thing, it's 100% possible if you have the right mindset, follow a smart plan, and today I'm going to show you to trade with precision, avoid the traps, and grow your account steadily. Okay? Now, I recently scaled a $150 account to $4,500 about a couple of weeks ago in just 4 days. And so you can see the picture right here where I took a lot of trades to do that. And I'm going to show you a different way of doing that. That he says, Greg, that's a lot of trades, man. I don't think I can do all that. Well, if you have the Pip Run system, you could do that. But no worries. I'm going to show you a way. I got you, fam. So don't worry. Now, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, he who is faithful with little will be given much. And so that's Luke 16:10. So, I mean, does scaling your account feel like an uphill battle? Hit the like button if you felt the struggle. I've been there too. And believe me, the struggle is real. Now, here's the first mindset shift. Yes, stop obsessing over how many dollars you're making. Instead, focus on growing your account by percentages. For example, a 5% gain on a $1,000 account is $50. And a 5% gain on the $10,000 account is $500. The dollar amount grows as your account grows, but the skill making consistent percentage gains stays the same. Now, are you tracking your percentage gains or just the dollars? Comment below. I'd love to know where your focus is. Don't worry, this is no judgment zone. So if you're focused on the money, completely understand, but we really want to stick with those percentages. Now, Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. Here's how it works in trading. When you invest your profits, your account grows exponentially over time. For example, a 5% gain compounded monthly on a $1,000 account can grow to $2,000 in just 15 months. Okay, so compounding is like planting a seed that grows into a forest. You gotta be patient and let it work its magic, right? In fact, Albert Einstein said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. And if you got credit cards, guess what? The banks are earning compound interest. And people say, well, you got to start if you start when you're 17 years old, put $400 away. By the time you're 65, you're $1 million. But if you're already 45, compound interest is not going to work unless you have a way of scaling and compounding. And that's why the Pip and Run system I created, because it can compound trades much quicker than the average trading system. So if you want to find out more about that, go ahead and look in the description below for that masterclass. Okay. Now, have you ever tracked how compounding can grow your account? If not, type teach me in the comments below, and I can share with you a compound graph of how powerful that is. Okay. Now, scaling isn't about taking bigger risks, though. It's about taking smarter ones. And here's the rule: never risk more than 1 to 2% of your account on any single trade. And as your account grows, this percentage will naturally translate into larger dollar amounts, but your risk stays controlled. And you really want to be a master of position sizing. And we usually recommend trading no more than 0.05 lots for every $1,000 in account balance. Okay, so that's basically 50 cents a pip, right? And so that keeps you in the right side of leverage, because leverage is a dual-edged sword. It can magnify gains, but it also can magnify losses. Okay, so you got to be careful of leverage. So remember, consistency is the goal. You can't scale an account if you blow it up first, right? So what's the riskiest trade you've ever taken? Share it in the comments below. I've got some wild stories too. All right. Now, smaller accounts can feel stressful because every pip seems huge. And one way to reduce that stress is by trading higher time frames, like 4-hour or daily charts. I know you guys are like saying, Greg, you're the king of short-term day trading and scalping. Why are we going out to the 4-hour and daily? And I've had a student by the name of Rod who went out to the weekly and daily because he didn't have a lot of time to trade. He didn't want to sit in front of the computer, not even for 2 hours. And so he would place trades based on 4-hour and daily or weekly and monthly and hold those trades for 30 days. And he would have 5,000, 10,000 pips accumulated while he was working his other job. And when he turned on his computer at the end of the month, he would have, he actually turned an account, a $2,000 account, was able to compound it to $20,000. And if you look in our playlist, you'll find Rod Cox's story and the case study about that. Okay. So again, higher time frames mean fewer trades, less noise, and higher quality setups. And then you can take advantage of the bigger trends. Now, this approach helps you focus on the big picture instead of getting caught in the minute by minute chaos, right? So do you trade on higher or lower time frames? Let me know. I'm curious about your style. Tell me what time frame that you actually look at in the comments below. Cool. Now, when it's time to scale, step 5, you want to scale with profits, not deposits. Okay. Now, when it's time to scale, do it with money you've earned, not the money you've deposited. In fact, the money you earn is called house money, right? It's money that didn't come out of your pocket because you made it, right? They call it, if you're playing like casino games and you win, if you have $100, you make another 100. Well, now you only risk that 100 because guess what? You have your own money. It's basically a free trade or a free gamble because you're playing with house money. So this is where discipline comes in. Instead of overloading your account with fresh deposits, focus on growing your profits and reinvesting them. Scaling this way builds your confidence and ensures you're not risking money you can't afford to lose. You're in a terrible mental state when you are dipping into your own capital and it's it's fluctuating up and down. Your balance is fluctuating. But when you're using house money, you feel comfortable, you feel happy, right? Because you can't lose more than what you put in. So that's that scaling. This builds your confidence, ensures you're not risking money you can't afford to lose. So are you scaling with profits or are you adding deposits? Share your scaling strategy in the comments below. And remember, using your credit card to constantly refill your account or buy that extra props challenge is not a strategy. Okay. Now, let's recap the 5 steps to scaling your account. You want to focus on the percentage gains, not dollar amounts. And next, you want to use compounding to grow your account over time. Keep your risks small and controlled. Trade higher time frames to reduce stress and find quality setups. Scale with profits, not fresh deposits. And follow these steps and you'll build your account steadily and confidently. Now, which step do you need to work on the most? Let me know, and I'll personally help you in the comments below. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Just pick a number and type the number in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. Awesome. Okay. Now, are you ready to take action? Well, this is your next assignment, okay? You need to register to watch my free masterclass, Four Pillars to Six Figures, How to Build a Trading Cash Machine, right? Now, once you get your trading going, you're going to be able to pull out what we call money on demand, being able to turn on the computer, look at the charts, and actually pull out money. And that's a magical thing, but it takes work to build a machine. And I'll show you in this video how I built it, who it helped, and how you can possibly use it in your trading too. There's also an invitation to either book a call at the end of that video if you stay to the end, and you'll be able to talk with me personally. I'm taking calls right now, and so you can talk to me, and we can see if Pip and Run is right for you. Okay. So the link is pinned in the description below. And hey, if you got value from this, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Let's help more traders learn to build strategies that win and can scale accounts, because the more people who are financially free, the less stress there is in the world. Okay. You can be an impact player. So I want to thank you for watching. Remember, scaling account isn't about quick wins. It's about smart, consistent growth. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy trading.